I see you, Jesus.
Hezeleo.
Yeah.
Let's go. I thought I knew it all, but I ain't know nothing. If you listen up close, you might learn a little something. I had it all. I thought I had a little something, but at the end of it all, I still wound up with nothing. I knew it all, but I ain't know nothing. If you listen up close, you might learn a little something. I had it all. I thought I had a little something, but at the end of it all, I still wound up with straight up off the porch with a banger and some anger. Thinking I have got to get it, cause I'm tired of wearing Wranglers. Rocks a $50 folder. I'm a soldier, I'm on fleek, posted up on 11th Street, thinking now it's time to eat. Money came quick, cause I had that Coca-Cola 13 years old, adolescent, high roller, no more dollar store, clothes or plastic shoes on my toes, caught a ride to the mall, Road Jackson and your bones, I was looking clean, got my fingers on some green neighborhood boy, old school rising, how you do some camel nuts, loving at the young sluts, studying hoes, cutting class just so they can fuck with us, put them on that Cisco, put them on that Mad Dog, now I got my paws on them, and they coming out they draws, thought that I was super cool, I soon said fuck school, hey, I'ma move this way, get drunk and act a fool, yeah, that's what I would do, become a high school dropout, no one can tell me shit, because I'm about to make this drop off, so that's what I would do, become a high school dropout, no one can tell me shit, because I'm about to make this drop off, I thought I knew it all.
What's up with it, man? Yeah, man. Hey, say, man, I had to come drop one on y'all, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna miss that beautiful suit from Jesus Trevino. That $4.99 was in here when I hit the button. Hey, when I hit the button, that beautiful $4.99 was sitting pretty like there it is. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jesus Trevino. And then soon as I got in here and went to jamming and rocking, Taylor Ray dropped another $4.99. What's up, Josh Gator? What's up, Zay Sanchez? It's going down, man. Check this out, man. I got one for you. I got a throwback classic for you. And we gonna get straight into it. And if you new to the channel, do me a favor. You know what I mean? Leave a comment and subscribe and share this. You know what I mean? Share this video if you want. I don't mind. You know what I mean? I don't mind. Well, look, man, I don't remember exactly what year it was or why or what, but I do remember this right here. For some reason, I would overhear Pimp saying he had a feeling that his first solo show was jinxed. R.I.P. to the Pimp and Mama West. I was moving and grooving doing my thing. So I hadn't tuned all the way in into the conversation. But ever so often I'd be like, what? It's either somebody told him that his first show was going to be jinxed, or he had a feeling his first show, his solo show, was jinxed. So at first it was kind of like, I'm hearing it, little mumble here and there, little whisper here and there. But then I zoned in on it. And he was saying he thought his first solo show was jinxed. Because it'll almost happen, but then something will fall through. Either when they tried to book him, he couldn't get away for that day, you know, through his parole. Whatever would go on, something always would just come undone and the show wouldn't happen. And he started to say, you see, my first show jinxed. I'm there for the ride, baby. My nigga, let's do what we do regardless. I don't believe in that. But it started kind of looking like that. So finally, he gets his first show booked. All the way through. Nothing fell right there. The date booked, the promotions done, all the way up until the day of the show. Everything good. You know what I mean? We at the hotel. We in the H. We over at Mama's favorite spot. We at the Residence Inn. I like them rooms. Kind of feel like an apartment. You know what I mean? They got the little kitchenette in there, ice box, stove, dishes, pots. All you got to do is pull up in there with your partying gifts. Pull up in there with your drinks and your eats. And it's going down. So everybody from the crew, the Chew crew, the UGK posse, they already know how it will go. Mama would bring that big old pot. Mama would bring that big old pot. And y'all know what was going down when Mama bought that pot. It didn't even have to be discussed. You already know, regardless. You ain't got to go to Taco Cabana. You ain't got to go to no after hour spot. If you was down with us, you had a fresh big bowl of gumbo waiting on you. When the event was over, you had a big heaping of gumbo waiting on you. Oh yeah, Cutting. We be up 2, 3 in the morning having a good time eating gumbo. That's when the party started, when the club was over. You know what I mean? We be at the hotel running each other's room, acting the fool, but having good, clean fun. You know what I mean? Having good, clean fun, good family fun. You know what I mean? Going in mama room, sipping and tripping and just having a good time, getting us some good bowls of gumbo. So we at the hotel doing our thing, and we about to mount up and move towards the club. So that's what we do. We mount up. I'm thinking we pretty deep. I'm thinking we pretty deep. I don't remember. I believe we were probably about over 10 cars deep. But when we get to the club, we have a different situation going on. Pimp tell me straight up, take mama to this designated VIP, and I want you to maintain with her, you know what I mean, the majority of the night. You know what I mean? I say, I got you. That's the business. He had on that red and white leather looking jacket. You'll see that picture floating around on the internet. And he had, I believe, JT, the 7-footer, the bodyguard. He had him with him. I think Ed and a few more people. I don't remember. They was all with him. We came in all together. But once I got mama in, I migrated mama and pops and my home girl. I migrated them up the stairs and all the way around to the front of the stage, but in the air in this VIP. You know what I mean? Kind of hovering over the dance floor a little bit, but looking dead at the stage. I think the club was called T-Town. I wish somebody could help me and help me remember that shit. But I think the club was called T-Town. It was off of Richmond. It was a really nice big club. You know what I mean? It was really nice. We had been there. We had been there a few times. You know what I mean? For different situations. But this night we was there for Pimp first solo show. It's going down, baby. You know what I mean? It ain't jinxed. You know what I mean? So we at the club doing our thing. So while we at the club, I'm up there with mama and I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? We in the VIP and players sending us this and that. I think Lil J was out to the right in the VIP. We went over there and kicked it with them for a minute. We went in their VIP and just chilled for a minute, you know what I mean? And they drank us and chopped it up with us, and then we went back to Mama VIP. Long story short, this is another story in itself, but I ain't gonna cover that. I'm gonna pass by it. Well, Pimp getting ready to perform, but before he perform, he have a couple of opening acts. So when the opening acts go on, that don't turn out so well. That turns into a melee. That turns into a fiasco. But while this is taking place, the fire marshal is already getting disgruntled about how packed the club is getting. You know what I mean? I could see the fire marshal over there like, you know what I mean? They seeing that. God damn, these niggas falling in here like the Roach Motel, nigga. This bitch getting swole up. Hold up. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But they allow it to keep going on. So right before Pimp go on, like I say, it's a ruckus. It's a ruckus. It's a situation take place. And finally, after that situation calmed down and they get control of it, they allow Pimp to go on. Now, when Pimp hit the stage, that's when the club just really showed that it was to capacity, top to bottom, everywhere. It was 1,000 niggas on stage, and there was couple thousand niggas just on the floors and everywhere. The club was jam packed, and Pimp got on stage ready to do his thing. And man, all I could hear is that man saying his first show was jinxed. The fire marshal got in the DJ booth and said, we gonna have to shut this hole down. They said, we gonna have to shut this hole down. Hey man, ain't he can't perform, ain't no show. Pimp on stage like, I ain't going nowhere, man. Pimp on stage, that's when y'all see him with that famous picture and is the mic on? DJ, cut the mic. He trying to tell the DJ straight up, man, fuck that shit. Cut the mic on, nigga. I'm finna get it off. And they try to play a little bit of music and shit. But I guess the fire marshal on their ass, like, so they don't let it pop. The crowd is disgruntled and the crowd is mad than the hoe. Pimp confused. He mad. You know what I mean? We all tripping. But everybody gets dispersed out the club. We leaving last because we still trying to wrap our minds around. They just shut my nigga show down when he almost got to the point where he was gonna do his first show. And like I said, a hard time reminded me. He said he think it was T-Town on Richmond. I think it was T-Town on Richmond because we had been there a few times. But it was a nice club on Richmond, you know what I mean? Real big club. We used to go there all the time. So as everybody dispersed and the club get empty, we still in the club kind of just shaking hands, talking to people, doing what we do. Well, we get mama where she going. We get her in the car and she go ahead and leave. So I go back in the club, you know what I'm saying, with Pimp. And we moving around. So Pimp going towards the front of the club, but he's sitting by the bar off to the left. So while he doing that, and I'm no longer on duty, you know what I mean, parlaying with mama, I go to doing what I do. I get out my hustle bag. Oh yeah, baby. The grind don't stop. I get out my Louis bag and go to doing what I do. So I'm moving through the crowd, but I'm not far. I'm not far from the Pimp and the crew. So as I move, you know what I mean, through the crowd, they got some niggas, Pimp over here, okay? Pimp over here by the bar, and everybody, you know, trying to take a picture, trying to shake a hand, trying to get a hug, and he talking to people, he chilling. But they got some niggas kind of migrating, mumbling shit. I ain't really paying them niggas no mind at first. I'm stanging licks, like my niggas say from the deep east. I'm busting stings. But I walk by them niggas just to check their temperature, cause they moving close. So I walked by them niggas one last time, and them niggas was over there having a full-blown gangster discussion. Them niggas say, yeah, when that nigga was in the pen, he was talking this and talking that. Then he get out. When he first get out, he was talking like this and he was talking like that. But now he talking that other shit. Man, I'm finna check that nigga. I'm like, who this nigga talking about? You know what I mean? I had to be sure. You know what I mean? Are you sure on the subject? I had to be sure. So I got a little closer. And there it was. Them niggas was moving closer, talking about they finna get next to Pimp and check him about his conduct, about stuff he say on records, stuff he say on interview. They say they finna check him. I tell a couple of dudes that's with us, hey man, we got two disgruntled niggas, you know what I mean, talking out the side of their neck, you know what I mean, just be on guard in case them niggas make a move. And so I go to the niggas. I'm like, what's up, man? This and that, this and that. I'm such and such. I try to sell them niggas a CD. Them niggas ice grilling and stone facing and shit. Niggas say, yeah, nigga, nah, we good, nigga, shit. We just need to talk to Pimp. I say, man, that might not be a good idea, man. You know, I kind of heard y'all boy talking about y'all finna check him and shit. I'm like, shit, you can try it. You know what I mean? You can try it because, honestly, nigga, we got a nigga over there 7 foot motherfucking 4. We got me. I'm 6'3". We got another nigga, Bub over there. Out, man, look, dog. Ain't no motherfucking checking going on tonight, nigga. Not none at all. And who knows how many other rapper like niggas was over there that was with us. I just couldn't identify everybody because I don't know everybody. But I'm sure we probably had at least 40 niggas with us, easy. We probably had at least 40 niggas with us, easy or better. You know what I mean?
Power off.
You know how it go. Shut that bitch down. Yeah. So I told them dudes, I say, look out, my nigga, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might not want to, you know, move on that type of shit, you know what I mean? This and that. Y'all might want to move around, you know what I mean? Because, hey, man, shit might not go right. I mean, you know what I mean? Just, you know, gonna fall back with that whole ass shit. Them niggas like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just want to, I say, dog, do what y'all do. I went set up the perimeter. Had a couple niggas, you know, blocking Pimp. Pimp standing right here. Nigga blocking Pimp, and them niggas is standing behind the niggas. We keeping our eyes on them niggas. As they got closer, I got closer. I say, okay, here you go. Them niggas got near the niggas who had they backs to them and shit. And one of them was kind of tall. And niggas say, hey, Pimp, man, I can holler at you for a second. Pimp like, yeah, man, what's up, man? And nigga say, man, you think I can get a picture, man? My nigga, man, shit, hey, man, that's the Pimp, baby. Them whole ass niggas with the fanning out, my nigga. Them whole ass nigga, pom-pom came out, them whole ass nigga went to cheerleading like a bitch. I say, boy, these niggas didn't turn on the motherfucking defense mechanism, all for them to come they bitch ass over here and be some motherfucking fanatics. I could not believe that shit. I say, these niggas was sitting here talking gangster talk. Them niggas had me believing that shit. I ain't from there. Hey, listen. The niggas was talking gangster talk. I'm thinking, okay, them niggas finna get close and say some disgruntled ass shit, and hey, there it is. Man, I swear, that nigga leaned over one of them niggas' shoulders and say, hey, Pimp, man, can I take a picture, man? Man, can I get an autograph for you, man? Hey, man, can I get a picture with you, my nigga? I started to steal off on that hoe ass nigga just for the fuck of it. He ought to be glad. He ought to be glad it was a huge operation and some shit like that would have fucked up some shit. Because when that nigga went to fanning out like that, I ain't gonna lie, boy, I was mad than a motherfucker. Cause look how it make me. It make me look like I'm calling wolf. You know what I mean? It make me look like I'm paranoid, but I know what I heard. I think I told Bub too. I be like, "Hey, Bub, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Eyes, ears on these niggas." And I don't know if he heard them the way they was talking before they got up to the circle. But before they got up to the circle, them niggas was flared up. Them niggas was mad. Them niggas had something to say. Them niggas wanted to be heard. I was like, "Hey, man, shit, do it at your own risk." But as them niggas got close, my nigga, them bitch ass niggas went to fanning out like a motherfucker. I swear, hey, if that was a different situation, if that was a poor and broke situation that I came up in, boy, I swear to God, I would have stole off on one of them niggas' ass, and hey man, listen, we probably would have stumped the fuck out them niggas, but we couldn't disinfect. We couldn't disinfect Pimp operation like that because it wouldn't have been, you know, we did that. It would have been Pimp C did that. You know what I mean? So I just had to take it for what it was. I stood on the side of them niggas looking them upside their motherfucking head while they over there hugging on my nigga, taking pictures and shit, trying to get autographs and shit. I'm like, you never know these days, man. You know what I mean? And that was back then. And like I say, it wasn't no little bitty niggas. It was niggas bigger than me. One tall nigga was kind of fit. He was the main one talking all that what he gonna do and what he gonna say. And as soon as that nigga got feet away from the pimp, that nigga wanted a motherfucking photo op. That's all that nigga wanted. All that nigga wanted was a picture. All that nigga wanted was a picture and an autograph. Bitch ass nigga. You got all these motherfucking gangsters ready to see what y'all niggas talking about, and y'all niggas ain't talking about nothing but being some motherfucking fans. That's all you had to do in the first place. But yeah, man, that was one of them Trill stories I wanted to give y'all tonight. I ain't gonna go too deep into it. It is what it is. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? It's your boy Hezeleo. It's always long live the pimp and Mama West. Free young pimp. Hey, and boy, they're getting it swole on, man. Yeah, that boy they're getting it swole on, man. Yeah, that young nigga gonna come out buffed up around this bitch, and we gonna get to the business, man. Yeah, it's the Trill cast, baby. I'm out.